Hello, you're welcome once again to the Lagos Transportation Agenda, the show in which we highlight current events, topical issues, as well as emerging trends in the dynamic and multidimensional world of transportation. My name is Austin Iyan, your host. And today we are looking at the operations of Ibile Holdings, especially the transportation aspect, which is encapsulated in the operations of Lagride. And with me on the show today, I have a captain of Lagride, as Lagride operators are called. So we have a veritable captain. And what's more very remarkable about this captain is that she's female, one of the few female captains of the ride-hailing platform known as Lagride, in the person of Mrs. OLOLADE IBIYEMI ODUSOLA. Today, Mrs. ODUSOLA will be on the show with me tonight to talk about the operations of Lagride as far as she and people like her are concerned. Welcome to the program.
Thank you very much, sir.
All right. So, Lagride Captain, Mrs. ODUSOLA, will be discussing with me on the operations of Lagride, as well as her involvement and what this entails, especially for female drivers, as well as all other issues to do with ride-hailing platform that we know as Lagride. After this time out, please stay with us.
Great economies are built on good transportation network. This is why Lagos State Government through LAMATA has been working tirelessly to enhance the state's transport infrastructure and implement the Strategic Transport Master Plan (STMP) for Lagos and create a world-class transport network for the metropolis. The STMP would deliver 6 rail lines, 1 monorail, 14 BRT routes, 26 water transport routes, 3 cable car routes, and several road intervention to promote the integration of the transport modes. When all these projects are completed, there will be lower emission, leading to better health for all, lower road crashes, better quality of life, and faster economic growth. With the BRT already running in some corridors, jetties being upgraded, and rail line from Okokomaiko to CMS coming on board soon, life of Lagosians in the face of Lagos is changing every day. A healthier and more prosperous Lagos is in the making, and LAMATA is driving it. LAMATA, keeping Lagos moving.
Welcome back on the Lagos Transportation Agenda. And as I said in my intro, Mrs. OLOLADE ODUSOLA is my guest. She is a captain on the Lagos State ride-hailing platform called Lagride. So, Mrs. ODUSOLA, when did you start your involvement with Lagride, and why the interest in Lagride?
Thank you very much for this question. The question is very, very important to me. I started Lagride on May 16, 2022. For the first time before I take the job that I can be a chauffeur, one of the captain to be driving. I love driving.
Okay.
That's the first thing that brought me to that I want to take it up. So
before Lagride, you were already driving. Is it on a personal level or on a professional level?
Yes, I've been driving other hubs. I've been driving from any other hubs,
okay,
which I don't want to mention their names.
Yeah, okay.
I started driving 2016.
Okay.
When they started.
I see.
I'm one of the female driver that I drove on e-hailing for another hub.
Wonderful. Wonderful. Okay, so since 2016, I'm sure that you've had 1 or 2 challenges, especially being a female chauffeur. I like that word, chauffeur. Driving for all these apps. What has been the challenges so far? I know how challenging Lagos Road can be. So for you personally, what were the challenges, and how were you able to surmount those challenges?
All right, thank you very much. Before I take the Lagride, before I take driving hub, I love driving.
Yes,
that's the first thing. Anything that you want to do, if you don't have interest on it, you will not survive.
Exactly.
I have interest to be driving. So some calls to be a driver, some call to be a doctor, some calls to be an engineer. God called me. I can say I called myself. I can't say I called myself.
Yeah.
God called me to be a chauffeur. So when I started driving, I see a lot of challenges that is facing female drivers.
Yes.
A lot. I will mention few.
Okay.
When you are driving in other hub, they can call you, and when you get to them, they will cancel the trip. That one being a challenge is for all the female driver. I asked my other colleagues, is it how they are just doing this job? They say no. Some are just forbid for women, that they cannot sit down in the car, that women will be driving them while they can. They are not comfortable. That's one challenge. The second one, when you get to them, they will say, your voice seems like a man and you are a female. I'm sorry. I don't want to drive with you any longer. It's a challenges. There is a lot of, the third one, there's one day that I gave them an instances. Hey, guy, you are calling driver. Don't you see the picture before you just accept? I accept you. If I don't want to take you, I won't. Then I accepted your right. For example, I'm the CEO of my company.
Yes.
You come to my company, and then I say, I'm just looking at your CV.
Yes.
And I saw you are a man. The next thing that I say, because you are a man, I don't want to take you. Don't you see that it's not really okay. Some people will laugh at it. Some people, okay, auntie, you know what? Let me just give you some tippings so that you can take it for the fuel or whatever. Yeah, I will say, okay, don't worry. When these are challenges for us, it's very, very challenging. And we see a lot of say, you are, a fine babe, and this thing, they can start molesting you a lot. We heard about that one. But for me, I thank God that I escaped from that molestation from the other clients.
All right. So you said you've been doing all these other jobs. It's been 7 years now, I would think.
Yeah.
Okay, I mentioned the challenges you faced before.
Yes.
Now, Lagride was set up also to meet certain challenges, I think.
Yeah.
What challenge so far will you see that Lagride has come to meet, to solve?
All right. Lagride is different from any other hubs because it is an indigenous hub. It is our own.
Exactly.
It is our own. And we need to embrace our own. We have been suffer from all these people so-called app company, and when Lagride came, and they sorted a lot of things for us.
Such as
they gave us new car.
Okay.
Which other apps did not?
Don't always. Yes. Exactly.
They gave us new car, not ordinary car. If you go to market to go and price that car, it's 20-something million.
It's true.
And the government subsidized it for us, which I give Babatunde, our governor, Babachide Sanwo-Olu, I give him kudos for that one. Instead of us to be paying the 21 million, they subsidize. And they say you are going to own the car after the few years. That's you have
yes. Very, very encouraging. Very, very encouraging. In terms of your own personal operation in Lagride, I know you've just mentioned the challenge that you face, but I'm sure it's not just about challenge. You have to be also patronage. What does patronage look like?
When we first started the Lagride, when he came, we are canvassing for people. It's not really profitable when we started.
Okay.
For good 3 months, we and my colleagues, we come down from the bus stop. We started talking for one of the two things. Please, this is not an official car. It's our own. They call it Uber. They call it e-hailing. It's an online business. As you are standing on the bus stop, why can't you take your phone, download it? Then you request. You are going to VI. You are seeing a lot of people at the bus stop. Why can't you just make sure that you download? 3 or 4 people can go so that the traffic will be reduced on the road.
Exactly.
That's the one of thing. The traffic will be reduced on the road. When 4 people, you are a family of 5 or 4.
Yes.
You take your car. But when you take Lagride, 4 people can go along with you, which is fantastic that they did for us.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
All right, we will talk more on the operations of Lagride, and in particular, the work of female captains such as Mrs. ODUSOLA when the program returns after this time out. Please stay with us.
Great economies are built on good transportation network. This is why Lagos State Government through LAMATA has been working tirelessly to enhance the state's transport infrastructure and implement the Strategic Transport Master Plan (STMP) for Lagos and create a world-class transport network for the metropolis. The STMP would deliver 6 rail lines, 1 monorail, 14 BRT routes, 26 water transport routes, 3 cable car routes, and several road interventions to promote the integration of the transport modes. When all these projects are completed, there will be lower emission, leading to better health for all, lower road crashes, better quality of life, and faster economic growth. With the BRT already running in some corridors, jetties being upgraded, and rail line from Okokomaiko to CMS coming on board soon, life of Lagosians in the face of Lagos is changing every day. A healthier and more prosperous Lagos is in the making, and LAMATA is driving it. LAMATA, keeping Lagos moving.
If you're just joining, welcome. Is Lagos Transportation Agenda with my guest, Mrs. OLOLADE ODUSOLA, a captain with Lagride. So, Mrs. ODUSOLA, why should I, with all the choices I have with ride-hailing platforms all over the place, say on my phone, why should I choose Lagride? What is your unique proposition?
There's a very, very big, the question that you are asking. The unique that is that Lagride is different from others. You know, we have some Corolla cars. This one is exotic cars, comfortable.
Yeah.
There is a lot of 100% protection. When you park that car in a place, 100% camera by your left, 100% camera by your left for all the 4 corners. I think it's very, very protected.
We are talking about interior inside
Interiors
camera.
inside the camera.
Oh, okay.
Do you understand?
Yes,
Interior inside the camera, and it has tracker.
Okay.
You can't take their car to anywhere.
Oh, okay.
Which other apps? They can snap your car and they say they key you. They can't do this one under Lagride.
True. Wow.
They can't do it under Lagride. So I'm just saying for all the people, all the Lagosians, some who really tried. Some who really tried for this Lagride. You can say 1 in millions. This one has come to stay.
Wow.
This is the camera, right? This is the camera, and there's a panic button here. Okay. This is a panic button. Okay. You can see that's the camera. That's the camera. It's there, right? And that's the panic button. Right. Huh? Okay. For passenger, the driver too can use it, but they have a camera here. Okay.
Wow. Wonderful. But what about affordability? A lot of Nigerians will say, oh, that's wonderful. Security is guaranteed. You have a tracker. You have so on and so forth. But is it not for the wealthy people? It's not for people who have money?
Oh, they made a mistake. It's not for the wealthy. It's owned for everybody. When we are talking about maybe he owns everybody. The person that is staying under one room can be, staying under one room can offer. The price is very, very affordable.
Okay.
The price is very, very affordable. When you go to, look at our December. December is approaching now.
Yes.
Do you understand? Other have, they will be running, hey, they have surge. We don't have surge. Because we don't want to compromise for what others are doing.
Okay.
When we say this is our own, we want to do it in every 100% that this is indigenous art. It will pay the poor, it will pay the rich, the rich people. Everybody. Do you understand?
Yes.
It's massive.
Wonderful.
Do you understand?
Wonderful. Okay, we in many areas of its operations, the government and even private organizations emphasize capacity building,
yes, sir.
Training of people to make sure that they scale up their skills.
All right.
They are better at what they do. Is there any provision, whether in your individual capacity or as a should I say a staff operative of Ibile Holdings and so on? Is there capacity building in any form? Yes,
they are. You cannot just go to Ibile Holdings to say you want to drive.
Okay.
We have plans. And we have training. They train people.
Okay.
No matter that you have your driver license, you can jump to that I want to drive. You must have your LASRI, you must have your LASRA, you have to be tested. Maybe you are capable to be driving.
Yes,
it's not every Dick and Harry can drive Lagos Ride.
True.
If you see anybody that is taking Lagride, please let us respect them, because they have gone under training.
Yes.
They have gone under training. Training like, you know, the way you talk to people. Training like the way you dress. Training, the way you dress, that's the way that you address you.
Exactly.
I mentioned earlier that other half, when we started, you dress, we have a customer day for them.
Okay.
We have a customer day for them, which we are bringing back to Lagride.
Wonderful.
We have a customer day. We want management to work on that.
All right.
So that all the drivers outside there, when they say they call Lagride, professor can take Lagride, engineer can take Lagride, anybody can take, because you don't know the people that you are carrying. Even though all our government, the person in all the government parastatal, they call us. We pick a lot of them, the House of Assembly. Yeah. We pick everybody. And this, you know, this one make the Lagride unique.
Wonderful. Great economies are built on good transportation network. This is why Lagos State Government through LAMATA has been working tirelessly to enhance the state's transport infrastructure and implement the Strategic Transport Master Plan (STMP) for Lagos and create a world-class transport network for the metropolis. The STMP would deliver 6 rail lines, 1 monorail, 14 BRT routes, 26 water transport routes, 3 cable car routes, and several road intervention to promote the integration of the transport modes. When all these projects are completed, there will be lower emission, leading to better health for all, lower road crashes, better quality of life, and faster economic growth. With the BRT already running in some corridors, jetties being upgraded, and rail line from Okokomaiko to CMS coming on board soon, life of Lagosians in the face of Lagos is changing every day. A healthier and more prosperous Lagos is in the making, and LAMATA is driving it. LAMATA, keeping Lagos moving.
Okay, in the previous answer, you talked about camera, you talked of the tracker, security.
Yes.
What else can you say about the use of technology? Because tech now is what everybody's leveraging on.
Yes.
So why is Lagride or Ibile Holdings, or you personally as the captain, leveraging on technology?
You know, why we are leveraging on technology is that, you know, olden days we have Baba Mulikas, all those taxi, yellow taxi or whatever, we have them. And I'm here and that I want to go to Highland. I will go to the bus stop. Yes. Taking like 20 or 30 minutes to walk to the bus stop, to go and be flagging Baba Mulika down. The difference between online, you are on your bed. It's true. And you are calling a chauffeur to come and pick you on your doorstep. Exactly. Which is fantastic. Online business, online Lagride, that won't make it too unique.
Wonderful. Okay, I will end with a very personal question. You say you love driving. Sure. You've been driving for years, you've been a chauffeur for years, and so on. So let's look forward. You hope that at the end of the time that you've been given, you own the vehicle that's been given. So what next? Where do you see yourself as a chauffeur in the next, say, 5-10 years?
Thank you. You know, I have the experience of being a chauffeur, and that I told you that I love driving, and that's the first thing that made me to say, okay, because of the love of the driving, I will take it up. In 5 or 10 years, I want to be on my own, to have more cars under me, to have more cars, because I have the experience.
Maybe you have your own ride-hailing platform.
No, yes, we can say ride-hailing platform. But for now, they call it fleet. You can buy a car under me.
Okay.
She can buy a car under me. Okay. So that is what when you are growing every day, you cannot say you want to be driving all over. Yes. So you need to just say you have to be sit down, think. Exactly. I have the experience. Any business that you don't have experience, if you jump onto it, you will jump out.
True.
You will jump out.
True.
So that being a female chauffeur, all the women outside there, some might do, they have the husband have the 3 or 4 cars at home, and they say, are they going to make the family? They can join me. I want more women on Lagos Ride.
Okay.
More women on Lagos Ride. And I want the management, our governor, to focus on the women.
Okay.
What man can do, a woman can do it better.
Okay, I just want you to use what you just said down. I want you to face your people and say something about more women coming into this business and what else you want to see, from where you are.
All right, thank you, viewers. I will call all the women outside there for this situation where we are now. The thing that we can need to just support our husband. We have cars at home. On social media, he cannot pay us. Why can't we be on the road with OLOLADE ODUSOLA, one of the chauffeur of Lagos Ride? I want you all. And then I know that management is hearing us. They will treat us well. They will treat us like egg. That our governor is hearing us. Anything that our governor wants to do, they should contact women. Women, we are very powerful.
True.
We love you all.
True.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mrs. OLOLADE IBIYEMI ODUSOLA.
Thank you very much, sir.
Captain.
Thank you very much, sir.
I wish you all the best in your endeavor. Thank you for
sir.
being on the show today.
Yes, sir.
And I know that the message you have passed will definitely receive the right response.
Thank you.
Not just from the women, but from everybody, including those in government.
All right.
And thank you too for being with us on the show today. I hope you join me next week at this time for yet another interesting discussion on the Lagos transportation agenda. Until then, this is your host, Austin Enyan, saying take care of yourself, take care of other people, be good. Bye-bye. God bless.
Great economies are built on good transportation network. This is why Lagos State Government through LAMATA has been working tirelessly to enhance the state's transport infrastructure and implement the Strategic Transport Master Plan (STMP) for Lagos and create a world-class transport network for the metropolis. The STMP would deliver 6 rail lines, 1 monorail, 14 BRT routes, 26 water transport routes, 3 cable car routes, and several road intervention to promote the integration of the transport modes. When all these projects are completed, there will be lower emission, leading to better health for all, lower road crashes, better quality of life, and faster economic growth. With the BRT already running in some corridors, jetties being upgraded, and rail line from Okokomaiko to CMS coming on board soon. Life of Lagosians in the face of Lagos is changing every day. A healthier and more prosperous Lagos is in the making, and LAMATA is driving it. LAMATA, keeping Lagos moving.